Yeah, this building here in Concord is where General Motors was planning to do their racing research and development. But now those plans are changing, just like the sign outside the building, which now says GM Defense. Motorsports and the military now working together on a new project here, which actually starts with our fighting men and women up there. This is U.S. Army training video, high over Fort Bragg. The 82nd Airborne on board C-130s and C-17s. Altitude 1,250 feet above the jump zone for now, but
5, 4,
not
3,
for long.
2, 1, green light.
This is what these elite soldiers train for, and when they hit the ground, well, this is the elite new vehicle they've been asking for to transport them into battle.
They're going to be the first unit equipped with the ISVs. GM's going to be building the ISV itself right up the road in Concord, and then the first unit getting those ISVs for employment is the 82nd, just down at Fort Bragg. So it's a real neat Carolinas story.
We're on a Zoom call with Marshall Carlson, president of Hendrick Motorsports. The championship race team, that's also part of the production team for the military's new Infantry Squad Vehicle, or ISV. Hendrick's high-tech, high-performance race car builders transferring their NASCAR knowledge from the track to the battlefield. How much of a stretch is that for your crews, or is there more of an overlap with building cup cars and building military vehicles than we actually realize?
We've got a very, very highly skilled workforce here. They were able to adapt to GM's design requirements, and there was a lot of crossover between building these race cars and building this ISV chassis to deliver the best for the soldiers who are going to be using them. And so we've taken really our best and brightest and put them on this project to create the highest quality product possible.
Hendrick is hand building the exoskeletons for those high-quality ISVs with the same high-strength, low-weight steel they use in NASCAR. These photos on the Hendrick Race Shop wall show the finished product. A modified for the military off-road Chevy pickup truck that will roll off GM's specially built ISV production line.
We had an existing facility there in Concord, about 75,000 square feet. So location's great. There's a great workforce there and extensive experience in developing race cars, high load, high risk environments.
GM Defense President Tim Herrick says high load, high risk also describes the battlefield conditions for the ISV.
Go, 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 go to the gun, let's go. Get your gear, go to the gun, let's go.
Which has to be big enough and tough enough and quick enough to get these training troops wherever they need to go.
It's light, agile, it's a all-terrain troop carrier. 9 soldiers fit in it. They can put their rucksacks up on top, they can carry their weaponry with them. Being able to rock crawl, being able to go fast across various terrain. So instead of walking down range, they hop in our infantry squad vehicle and execute their mission.
And when one mission is over, the ISV is also small enough and light enough for the 82nd Airborne troops to take along on their next mission.
They can sling it under a Black Hawk helicopter or inside a Chinook helicopter. They can transport it.
This prototype vehicle rolled out of the shop in the fall of 1960.
The Charlotte area has a history of manufacturing for the military.
It was named Gamma Goat,
including these so-called Gamma Goat vehicles that were built for the military during Vietnam at what is now Camp North End in Charlotte. But that was then, and this is now. Motorsports and the military working together. It's a relationship that race fans feel every race weekend at Charlotte Motor Speedway. A special relationship that the race teams feel too.
Always there's a presence of the military at the races, and so kind of culturally there's a real gratitude and appreciation for that in our company. We're asking those folks to do some of the hardest work possibly that can be done in defending our country in faraway places, and really at the end of the day they deserve the best this nation can provide them.
And while North Carolina's 82nd Airborne begins deploying those homegrown ISVs tested out at Fort Bragg and built right here at the GM Defense Plant in Concord, well, Hendrick Motorsports says there is one big difference between building for NASCAR and building for the military. No sheet metal to put a sponsor on, though.
There's not a lot of sheet metal on the ISV, but I think it's sponsored by all of us. And so we're really grateful again to be a part of the program.
Yeah, a program where the goal is still winning, but where performance is all about getting first to the front lines instead of to the finish line.
We hope you enjoyed the story. If you don't want to miss any more great stories about the Charlotte region, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.